In the gilded halls of royalty, where every step is scrutinized and every secret guarded, one prince's fall from grace shook the foundations of the monarchy. Prince Andrew, Duke of York, second son of Queen Elizabeth II, war hero, trade ambassador. But behind the titles lurked a friendship that would unravel his life, with Jeffrey Epstein, the convicted predator who wove a web of influence among the world's elite. This is the story, pieced together from emails, photos, allegations, and the unyielding pursuit of truth. A tale of power, denial, and the cost of association. It begins in 1999, when Jeffrey Epstein and his partner, Ghislaine Maxwell, first crossed paths with Prince Andrew. Epstein, a financier with mysterious wealth, and Maxwell, daughter of a disgraced media mogul, introduced the prince to their glittering circle. Andrew later calls Epstein Maxwell's plus one, a casual remark that belies the depth of what would follow. Photos from this era show them at high society events, laughing amid champagne toasts. But was it just networking, or the start of something darker? By the early 2000s, Andrew is a frequent flyer on Epstein's infamous jet, dubbed the Lolita Express. Logs from the Epstein Files reveal at least 7 trips, from Palm Beach to New York, and allegedly to Little St. James, Epstein's private island in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Whispers of visits to Zorro Ranch in New Mexico surface too. No concrete proof of wrongdoing on these flights, but they place Andrews squarely in Epstein's orbit. Imagine the conversations at 30,000 feet, deals, introductions, secrets shared among the powerful. The prince saw Epstein as a connector. Doors opened, opportunities flowed. But we all knew Epstein's reputation was dodgy even then. It was like playing with fire. Exciting until it burned. March 2001. Virginia Giuffre, then just 17, claims she was trafficked by Epstein and Maxwell to Andrew for sex. Locations: Maxwell's London home, Epstein's New York townhouse, and that infamous island. She describes group encounters, coercion, a young girl thrust into a world of adults. This photo, taken in London, becomes the smoking gun for many. Andrew's hand on her waist, Giuffre's uneasy smile. Andrew denies it all, questions the photo's authenticity. "I have no recollection," he says years later. But Giuffre's story sticks, a thorn in the royal side. Andrew plays host at Sandringham for a shooting weekend. Epstein and Maxwell are guests, rifles in hand, amid the aristocracy. Guest lists and photos confirm it. More island visits are alleged, though logs don't always pinpoint. The prince's life intertwines further with Epstein's. Holidays, parties, a bond forming in the shadows of privilege. Sandringham was the tipping point for public eyes. A royal estate, a convicted felon-to-be as guest. It screamed entitlement. Andrew thought he was untouchable. Epstein's arrested in Florida for soliciting a minor. He serves time, but Andrew doesn't cut ties. Emails later reveal contact persists. Business advice, social invites. The prince gambles his reputation on a man the world sees as tainted. As UK trade envoy, Andrew tours Southeast Asia, Hanoi, Saigon, Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, Hong Kong. He forwards confidential reports to Epstein, sharing insights on deals and opportunities. Epstein asks for private time in London. Andrew offers Buckingham Palace, with lots of privacy. "Come with whomever," he writes. Did the meeting happen? Unclear. But Thames Valley Police now investigate for Official Secrets Act breaches. A royal leaking to a convict. Stunning. Those emails are damning. Sharing state secrets? That's not just bad judgment. It's potentially criminal. The prince treated Epstein like a confidant, not a liability. Also, 2010. A woman in her 20s alleges Epstein sent her to the UK for sex with Andrew at Royal Lodge in Windsor. She's not British. The claim's under review. No charges yet, but another layer of accusation. December 2010. Just months after the palace invite, photos capture Andrew and Epstein strolling in Central Park. Smiles, conversation, post-jail, post-scandal. The image haunts Andrew for years. March 2nd, 2011. The Daily Mail publishes Giuffre's explosive interview. Traveling with Epstein, dancing with Andrew in London, alleged assaults at Maxwell's home. The photo ignites a firestorm. Andrew's world cracks. Giuffre sues, naming Andrew. He denies knowledge of Epstein's crimes. The pressure mounts. November 2019. Buckingham Palace opens its doors to the BBC. Prince Andrew agrees to an interview, his first since the scandal broke. He wants to clear his name. What happens instead is one of the most disastrous television appearances in royal history.
I have no recollection of ever meeting this lady. None whatsoever.
You don't remember meeting her?
No.
So you're absolutely sure that you were at home on the 10th of March?
Yeah.
She was very specific about that night.
Mm-hmm.
She described dancing with you and you profusely sweating, and that she went on to have bath, possibly.
There's a slight problem with the sweating because I have a peculiar medical condition, which is that I don't sweat, or I didn't sweat at the time.
She provided a photo of the two of you together.
Yes.
Your arm was around her waist.
Yes.
You've seen the photo?
I've seen the photograph.
How do you explain that?
I can't. Because I have absolutely no memory of that photograph ever being taken.
Do you recognise yourself in the photo?
Yeah, it's pretty difficult not to recognise yourself.
Your friend suggested that the photo is fake.
I think it's, from the investigations that we've done, you can't prove whether or not that photograph is faked or not, because it is a photograph of a photograph of a photograph.
He speaks with calm certainty. But then the questions turn to Virginia Giuffre's photo, the one taken in London with Ghislaine Maxwell smiling behind them. Andrew's explanation is extraordinary. He claims the photo might have been doctored. He recalls being at Pizza Express in Woking that day with his daughter. He says he couldn't have danced in Tramp nightclub because he doesn't dance, he never dances. The tone is almost detached, as if he's explaining a minor misunderstanding. The public reaction is immediate and brutal. Social media erupts. Memes flood the internet. Andrew at Pizza Express, sweating profusely in cartoon form. Charity organizations quietly drop him as patron. The palace is flooded with criticism. For the first time, the monarchy's carefully curated image cracks wide open. We watched it live in the office. No one spoke. When it ended, someone just said, "That's it. He's done." The next day, the phones wouldn't stop ringing. Donors, charities, MPs, everyone wanted distance. It wasn't just embarrassment, it was panic. Within days, the pressure becomes unbearable. On November 20th, 2019, just 2 days after the interview airs, Prince Andrew announces he is stepping back from public duties for the foreseeable future. The statement is brief, formal, almost clinical. It has become clear to me in recent days that the circumstances relating to my association with Jeffrey Epstein have become a major disruption to my family's work and the valuable work going on across all sectors and causes. The consequences keep coming. January 13th, 2022. Queen Elizabeth II issues a rare public statement. Prince Andrew will no longer use the style His Royal Highness, and his military titles and royal patronages are returned to the crown. He will defend the civil case as a private citizen. This was unprecedented. A reigning monarch publicly distancing herself from her own son. Titles stripped, patronages revoked. It wasn't just punishment, it was surgical removal from the institution. The monarchy was protecting itself. February 2022. Virginia Giuffre's civil lawsuit is settled out of court. Reports estimate the payout at around £12 million. Andrew releases a statement expressing profound regret for his association with Epstein. No admission of guilt. No apology to Giuffre. Just regret for the association. October 2025. King Charles III takes the final step. Prince Andrew is formally stripped of the title Prince. He remains Duke of York, but the royal style is gone. The last visible thread connecting him to the crown is severed. From a legal perspective, this is textbook damage control. Settlements silence victims. Title removals distance the institution, and public statements control the narrative. But none of it erases the questions. The emails, the photos, the flight logs, they don't disappear. They wait. July 7th, 2025. The Department of Justice releases a memo. No Epstein client list exists. No evidence of widespread blackmail. Relief for some, frustration for others. November 19th, 2025. President Trump signs the Epstein Files Transparency Act. The floodgates open. December 19th, 2025. First wave of documents released. Photos of Epstein with Andrew, Trump, Clinton. The past is dragged back into the light. January 30th, 2026. 3 million pages drop. Among them, a previously unseen photograph of Andrew kneeling on all fours over an unidentified, fully clothed woman. No date, no context, just the image. Emails surface claiming he was an accessory to a girl's death after torture. Unverified, but chilling. Thames Valley Police reopen inquiries into the leaked trade reports and the new allegations. King Charles III publicly supports the investigation. They protected him for years. Titles, money, silence. But the truth doesn't care about crowns. Prince Andrew's story is no longer just a royal scandal. It is a cautionary epic of privilege that shielded poor choices, of secrets that lingered too long in the shadows, and of a justice system that still struggles to reach the powerful. As more files emerge, one question refuses to fade. How much more remains hidden in the royal vaults? If you found this breakdown useful, please like, share, and subscribe to support the channel for more analysis to come. And for now, goodbye, and see you in the next episode.